Geometry Dash shorts get millions of views. You ask for the map in the comments under each video. What if I teach you how to create such maps yourself in 10 minutes and get millions of views? Watch to the end, like and subscribe so you don't lose this video. Let us go. We go into the game. The Create tab, create a new level, come up with its name. Click on the level editor. Here we see an empty level. If we click on play, we can launch it. Below we see 3 tabs. Build, edit, delete. In the build tab, we can select this cube and click on the screen to build such a wall. In addition, there are various triangles. The jump and teleport tab. Various monsters. Saws. Objects for collection. The most interesting tab, which will be useful to us for creating animation, is triggers. Let us look at some of them. In order to work with our objects and apply triggers to them, we click on the object itself. If we need to select several objects at the same time, we need to click on swipe. After we have selected the objects, click Edit Group and assign the so-called it of this object or group of objects to the marked objects. Now we select one of the triggers that is responsible for the movement of the object. Move. Let us delete the extra ones. Now we work with the move object. Uncheck the swipe button so as not to grab unnecessary objects. To configure it, go to the Edit Object tab. Since we gave the group of objects from the cubes in number 1, in the Move Trigger settings we select group 1 so that the settings affect this group of objects. Here we can configure movement along the x-axis left and right, movement along the y-axis down and up, based on the fact that 10 points are one small square in the editor, i.e. a value of 100 in the y-axis will move the group of objects 10 squares up. We also specify the time during which this movement will occur. Here we select when the trigger will be activated. Without checking anything, it will start when the map reaches it. If we select the touch trigger, it will be activated when the character touches this trigger. What can be configured in the gear panel? Select the character object. Here you can also select colors and patterns for the background of the level. B background, G everything below the floor. Let us try to choose different pictures for the background. One of the important settings is choosing the level type. Classic means that the object is always moving. If you choose a platformer, then the character control is static and depends on the keyboard presses. Let me assemble the simplest trap for a simple video. Set the trigger for the starting position. Specify which object the game starts with. Move the move trigger. Copy the wall. Move it to the right and change exactly the same settings for this wall. Give it a new grouped value. Copy the move trigger and configure it for group 2. Let us see what we got. A simple trap is ready. Now I will show you how to assemble an object counter. In the triggers, you need to find the counter itself and assign it a free item. In addition to the counter, we will need touch and pick up triggers. In the pickup setting, we specify the item of the counter, and in the count parameter we will specify how many points will be added for one click. We give pickup our group value, and for the touch trigger we already specify it. The counter is ready! If you change the value of points, then each click will add not 1 but 100 for each click. It remains to add a small text. Now we need that when the counter reaches 10, the walls disappear. Here we will need the count trigger. In its settings, we specify the counter id from which we will take the value, the object that will disappear, and the number of values, upon reaching which the object will disappear. If you mark this, then the object will appear on the contrary. We copy the count trigger and configure it for the second wall. Done. A simple level for millions of views is ready. Go for it. Let me show you some levels that I created from start to finish.